Good evening, and thank you for coming back to another Tony Montana video. This is going to be a quick one. I just wanted to put some content into my channel that I also wanted to clarify something with an example. You guys know that I always tell you to love your dogs, to take care of your dogs, and to basically do the best you can for your dogs. I've also spoken and said that I love these dogs. These are my passion. The breed is my love, and I definitely always clarify. Most of the time, you'll hear me saying that I love my dogs, but I love the breed more. Okay, a lot of times people may or may not understand. Most of the time, they do, I believe. But I wanted to give an example where I guess the my words are superseded or confirmed by my actions. So I do love in each individual dog. I do love the how they are, and I do love the breed. Now I want to. This is something I wasn't going to talk about, but I've been going back and forth for a couple of weeks about it. And I guess it could be deemed a part of documenting my things that has happened with the dogs. Now you see the scars that the dog has in the top of the head right here. See, these are and he has a couple of mostly in the face and a couple on the legs, but not much in the legs, but mostly in the face. These are fairly new, and I want to make sure that I document this, and at the same time make something positive out of it. And this goes back to loving the breed more than you love the dogs. What happened? How did my dog get like that? Obviously, if a hater of the breed, a hater of the American People Terrier, would say, "Oh, look, the dog has been fought. Oh, the dog has scars consistent with dog fighting." Now, I've always said that owning the dogs and being a minority is 2/3 of the crime. They automatically assume that if you're living in a certain area, if you're a certain ethnicity, and if you have a quality American Pitbull Terrier, which it means it's a game bred dog, that's really likely that you're fighting your dog. All right, so we have to always excuse ourselves. We have like in most situations, even when we're not at fault, we're going to start being at fault. We're going to be deemed at fault from default. Okay, you're going to from get go be seen as the reason for whatever action may happen. For example, with another dog. Now, why do I say that? Well, the scars you see that there are because we had an incident. I was walking my dogs, and I was walking. It was kind of late, and I happened to walk from by a certain area. I guess I don't walk around there too often, but I happened to go there because I change my route all the time, and I happened to be in a certain situation when it was late. Another person, a guy was walking their German Shepherd type dog. I can't say it's a German Shepherd, but kind of like a Shepherd type dog. Um, Off leash. The dog seemed obedient enough, and but the moment that he saw that he or she, I can't remember what it was. So my dog, it jetted to my dog. Now this has happened to me dozens of times. I can't say hundreds of times. No, more than 10, less than 100. Where there's loose dogs, and I either pick up my dog, grab him by the collar, and pick him up, so that if it's a small dog, that dog isn't hurt by my dog. Because again, it's all about the people is always going to be at fault, even when the other dog or the other owner is truly at fault. Well, this dog was a lot bigger than a little dog, so what I did is I extended my arms, kind of like, but I extended, put myself sideways. Imagine my dog was here, and I put myself sideways. I shorten up the leash. Instead of pulling it to the back, I put it up, my arms up, And I did what I normally have done many times, but this time I guess I did not look. I took my head, my face, excuse my eyes out of the situation. I usually put my hand and stop, try to stop like the neck and stop so until the owner came. Well, I guess I took my eye off because I guess my dog pulled forward, my dogs pulled forward, and I needed to reassess for a second. And that's when the dog, guess what? Bit me. Yes, the dog bit me. The dog bit me. Never, never got. I got nicked before. I've gotten scratched before, but I guess I move fairly quickly. But because I had my eyes out for 1 second, the dog bit me. Even though the dog bit me, I still went at it. I got it was bit kind of like a bite. It wasn't a bite to shake. It was a bite like move out of my way bite and onto the dog. Well, I was able to grab onto the person's dog's collar. At this point, after the bite, it's kind of like I'm trying to remember exactly. So I might have I may forget it, and I kind of remember some pieces because obviously after I got bitten, the adrenaline popped in, and so I'm gonna show you a video how it looked because I came back home and I did another video. I did a small little video just to record what happened. Like so. I basically didn't go to the hospital that right away. I decided to wait. I was gonna kill it myself. I didn't want to deal with the situation of answering questions and all these things. It was a pain in the butt, and I think I felt like I could actually do the work to heal myself. So right now I'm going to show you what what it looked like. This is a video I made. Ooh, this thing turned off. Let me. Oh, great. So this is going to be. Let me see if a video I did. See how it looks. I'm gonna run the video. You see how the cut was? That's really what. So I really wasn't going to go to the hospital for that. I got cut here, obviously. Got cut here. It got cut on my middle finger. So yeah, this is why I mean that I love the breed more. I love the breed more because I know for a fact this dog, especially the other, I had the male and female. Male and female would have taken care of that dog and I would have been okay. I instead put my hand in dangerous situation in hopes of avoiding that type of situation where my dog is going to be deemed the guilty party. Even though my dog was on a leash, my dogs were on a leash, and that other person with the dog was not. The dog was not on the leash. The person, I'm assuming, because I really was very angry, told him just get the hell out of here. I didn't. People might have told me, "Oh, you should have pressed charges. You should have called the cops." Then, if that was the case in my mind, because I always critique that there's too many laws, harsh laws against people when there's issue with animals. In this situation, my dog just got a couple of scratches. My two, because my other ones also, but it was more because I was holding them back, and I don't know how. I really don't know if it was biting or scratching that they got. But again, I did save that dog's life. It would have been a lot rougher if the dogs would have grabbed onto him, and it would have been a worse situation. So this is what I said about loving the dog, loving the breed more than the dogs. Let me see if I could show you another image so that you understand what's going on. Let's see. Now here's a picture of my hand once it was stitched up. This is the day after I had done stitches. I took the rabies shots. So it was an interesting situation. I'm very proud of myself that I definitely didn't punked out of it. I didn't sissy out of it. I was a man. Like I said, I had that cut, and I was still like nothing. I was just mad. I was angry, but like nothing. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. You know, I don't just talk the talk. I walk the walk. This is part of being a man, and I trying to be a man and understanding that this guy that was stupid enough to walk off that dog off leash potentially could have a family that he's supporting, and him being locked up or him getting into legal issues would probably hinder the lifestyle of that family. So I really truly hope that the guy learned his lesson, that he can potentially hurt people with his ideas of controlling animals. And I hope that he doesn't do it again, doesn't work with his dog off leash. My wounds will heal. I show you how they are now. See that, like I said, the cut right there. The one that's still healing is this one. Yeah. And the other one is still much better. So here it is. Why I love the American Pitbull Terrier breed more than the actual dogs. Love your dogs. Do better for your dogs. Be the better breeder. Excuse me, better owner of this breed. Take care. This is Tony Montana. Until next time.